Vladimir.
Hi guys, I'd like to know a little bit about what your policies are around the electric batteries space or for an investment perspective, and also how you're going to help Australians get into electric vehicles.
So the battery question and EVs.
Yeah.
What's
This
your
is a part of a future made in Australia. We need to make more things here. It makes no sense that everything that goes into a battery, copper, lithium, nickel, is all here. We send it offshore and the batteries are made. This is a potential major industry here in Australia, and we need to do more to create those high-value jobs. I support exporting our resources, but where possible, we should be value-adding here rather than seeing the value add somewhere else and the jobs created somewhere else, and that's what we'll do. On EVs, the Prime Minister said during the 2019 campaign that electric vehicles would end the weekend. They said that they couldn't tow your trailer, couldn't tow your boat. It was all nonsense. The truth is that electric vehicles are here. They will continue to grow in the future. We will reduce the taxes on electric vehicles, particularly a measure that will make a difference is removing the fringe benefits tax for all those below the luxury car tax threshold, because that's how a whole range of cars get into the fleet.
PM?
It was just over 12 months ago, Vladimir, that I was in Newcastle and we broke ground on a battery manufacturer right here in Australia. So they are being made here, and they're going to be made here more and more. Angus Taylor's here tonight, and as part of his plan to ensure that we get to net zero by 2050, we're investing $22 billion between now and 2030 on ensuring that we're developing the clean energy technology, which includes batteries, that will enable us to transition our economy, and not just ours, by the way, but the economies in our region as well, to ensure that they can get access to this technology. Now, Anthony is right about critical minerals and rare earths. These rare earths and critical minerals, particularly coming out of Western Australia, they are a major opportunity for Australia. And back in 2019, when I went to the White House, I said to the President, this is what we need to do together. Critical minerals and rare earths we can mine in Australia, but we need to make sure that the take-off agreements that need to be in place to justify the investment in the first place can be achieved. And so we work with Japan, and we're working with India. That's called the Quad: Japan, India, and the United States and Australia. We've come together as leaders, and critical minerals and rare earths development in Australia, which will give us many opportunities, but also the processing of those. A great Australian company, Lynas, is a company that's doing this right now. There's also another Australian company in Western Australia we've just committed over $1 billion to make sure that they can get those processing and resources development activities in place right now. So we have that plan to achieve that. And I think Australia can be an energy powerhouse continued in the future. We have been up until now, but as we move over the next 20 or so years, and particularly over the next 10, we're going to position Australia well to do that again.